What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot here, where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. As you all know, you do not have to believe in tarot. Do not exclude yourself from the message because this shit can actually happen. Y'all, today we're going to be talking about Libra with emphasis to Keyshia Cole. All my information will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App or Zelle. Leave a comment and let me know. I also do personal readings as well. And my new online Flicking on My Big shop is now open. If you all would like to go check that out, I would greatly appreciate it. The link for that will be in the description box as well as the community tab. And I'm also going to be selling here pretty soon my Flicking on My Meme Oracle card deck. Y'all, we're going into 2025. We're going into the year 2025. Accountability has to start somewhere. Okay, today I wanted to talk about this situation with Keyshia Cole, who again is a Libra, October 15th, because the amount of desperation that a lot of you women are displaying is completely insane. It is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The lack of accountability, the amount of desperation, this fake ass loyalty that you all are willing to put up with. And for what? So this video is not just going to be for Keyshia Cole. It is going to be, in correlation to Libras in general, whether male or female, but more or less the females. Now, if we look at the history of Libras, look at Cardi B, for example, who was also a Libra. Look at the amount of desperation she has taken herself through, the example that she has set, not only for her children, but for the people who look up to her. You let people like Offset disrespect you. And I believe at some point, allegedly, Cardi B was messing around with Huncho. If I'm not mistaken, she was messing around with Huncho for a second or had a fling with him or something along those lines. But she has allowed, and Huncho is a Gemini, okay? So you got Huncho, who's the Gemini, Offset, who is the Sagittarius, and Keyshia Cole and Cardi B, who are Libras, right? You two Libra females have allowed these men, allow them to disrespect you on and off line, in public and behind closed doors. You've allowed them to allegedly have babies on you. You have allowed them to verbally abuse you. You have allowed them to publicly humiliate you. And this weak ass, fake ass loyalty that you all have for the name, in the name of the relationship, is absolutely insane to me. And Libras have this very weird way. They want to be hard so bad. You all want to hold on to these relationships so bad. Keyshia Cole, if you ever see this, there's not one man in your age bracket that you could deal with. As financially, I don't know if her and Huncho are on the same financial status. They may be, but that part I don't know. But as far as age, Keyshia Cole is, if I'm not mistaken, 43 and Huncho is 25. He allegedly had 4 babies on you. He disrespects you in public. He doesn't care. You know he doesn't care. But the loyalty that you have to him, it just screams, I am a desperate woman. I have low self-esteem. And Keyshia Cole is a beautiful woman. She really is. She's a beautiful woman. But who cares when you're desperate? That is irritating to any and everybody that has sense, or at least a little bit of sense. It is so annoying to see somebody that fucking desperate. This man will literally have babies. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. In my mind, it's not even the babies. It's the fact that you're having unprotected sex with me and 4 other women. You're having unprotected sex with 5 other women. And 9 times out of 10, with him being a Gemini, and this is why I love understanding zodiac so well, because you learn people in untraditional ways. You know what I'm saying? Learning them traditionally is fine, but learn them in untraditional ways so that you have a better or a broader view of what it is that you're looking at. Geminis, especially the men, are known to just kind of sleep with anybody. Anybody that gives them attention, they will sleep with. Fat, ugly, dumb, smart, stupid, it doesn't matter. One leg, they're almost like Scorpios in that way. Scorpios will fuck anybody. They don't care. Okay? Geminis especially. Geminis do not care. They don't care if you a thug, if you're a debutante, if you're broke, if you're wealthy. It doesn't matter. If you got 1,000 kids, if you got no kids. A Gemini is known to sleeping with anybody. They don't care. They will sleep with anybody. They will sleep with the dirtiest of the dirtiest, the ratchetest of the ratchetest, and won't care. And so, Keyshia Cole, for you to be that desperate to sleep with a man who allegedly is sleeping with, and we don't have to even allege. We know this man is sleeping with multiple women. We know he's sleeping with multiple women. You know he's sleeping with multiple women. And the fact that your age shouldn't put you in a place of desperation. That shit should put you in a place of you wish you could. That man should be chasing you, not you chasing him. Like what type of examples are you all setting? Even with like Cardi B. And then with Cardi B, who is also a Libra, so I can talk about her in this video. Like you thought, fool, you thought sleeping with another man while you were pregnant with another man's baby was the answer. Oh, that'll sure get him. Did it get him? Did it get him, Cardi B? Is Offset running back to you? Is he gonna defy the laws of gravity and just change his ways now that you done slept with another man? The only thing you did was disrespect that child. Disrespect that unborn child. But you know, when you a devil, you don't care. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Staying stuck in the past. Stuck in the past, stuck on past situations. I feel like somebody may have their hand around your neck as well, Libra. Now again, this isn't just to Cardi B or Keyshia Cole. This is Libras, because all of you to some degree can possibly relate to this. Majority of you can relate to this. Some of you have certain characteristics. And again, this isn't to disrespect or offend anybody, but when you do stupid stuff, that it just is what it is. It comes out, it shows. So if you are blatantly and obviously and okay with doing stupid shit, don't get mad when people talk about it. Because when you doing good shit, guess what? People talk about it. When you done did something right, people talk about it. But trust and believe, there's 2 sides to every coin. So when you doing some stupid shit, some people gonna point that shit out. Now, the fact that you all are so stuck in the past and you all are stuck on, that's what 6 of Cups is. Stuck on an emotional past. Stuck on, and I'm not gonna take all those. And I want you all to look at this picture. You see how somebody is holding that picture? It could be like a memorandum or a nostalgic kind of moment where it's like, you remember this picture we took 5 years ago, 6 years ago? It's in reverse. So you're stuck on a picture that you took time and time and time ago again. You're staying stuck on that picture. You're staying stuck on that picture or whatever it looked like. Somebody could have been in a wedding. I know Cardi B was married. So some of you could be married. Somebody is probably stuck on an old marriage. Excuse me, let me charge my computer up. Somebody may be stuck on a marriage. Maybe once you were married and you're no longer married, or maybe your marriage is going down the drain. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to hold on to the thought of a marriage, or hold on to something that was. It's kind of like, even though you might be divorced from somebody, you're still thinking about when you were married, when you all exchanged rings, or when you all signed them papers, the marriage license. Somebody is just, and you see where you see it says just married. So I feel like somebody is stuck on a marriage, or somebody wants to get married. Marriage is heavily on somebody's mind, whether you were married or maybe you were supposed to get married. Once we dive deeper into this reading, we'll figure it out. But I feel like somebody is trying to hold on to the thought of being married. It's kind of like if you and somebody were married, right? And the man, let's just, for an example, it could be either or, but we just going to use the man in this example. The man says, you know what, I want a divorce. I don't want to be with you no more. And you're fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting to stay married, and he just doesn't want to do it. So you all get a divorce. This is the type of person that I'm seeing is going to keep the ring on their finger. They're still going to walk around with the ring on their finger. This is somebody who's always going to talk about in conversation when they go out with their girls or their guys. Oh yeah, you remember when me and so-and-so got married? You remember when we talked about getting married? You remember when, I was the bridezilla at the shop looking for my wedding ring, wedding dress, or whatever the fuck. Like, this is that negative Nancy ass person who is just stuck on a marriage. Somebody here is heavily, I get marriage heavily. Somebody is stuck on a wedding, stuck on when we first got married. And it's like, it's over. It's over. Cardi B, I know, was married. It was like, you remember how life was when we first got married? Like, shut up. Shut up. It's not the same anymore. Okay? It's not the same no more. The Tower. So I feel like somebody is trying to keep this from happening. Somebody doesn't want the divorce, is what I'm feeling like. Somebody don't want to get a divorce. Somebody is trying their best to hold on to this marriage. See, Justice. Libra. Courthouse. Somebody is trying to refrain from getting a divorce. Somebody is trying their best to hold on to this. Somebody might not even really want to go to court. So if this isn't a marriage, somebody does not want to go to court. This could be for a number of things when it comes to the courthouse. But Libra, this is your card. This is the Justice card. You see her in court. And we got the Tower card here. Somebody does not want to go to court. Somebody does not want to lose their marriage. Somebody is doing any and everything to not lose their marriage. And I'm going to tell y'all this. This is not 1966. This is not 1959. This is not 1931. Y'all get this idea of fuck ass marriage out of y'all head. Marriage was not meant initially for love in the first place. That's not what it was for. I believe it was for protection of family assets. This is why incest was a big thing in the day. This is why back in the day, incest was a big thing. You marry into the family. This is why incest was so heavily upheld back in the day. Men marrying their cousins, men marrying their sisters, men having sex with their mothers. It was to keep it in the family. That's where the idea of keeping it in the family came from. Because if you had a family, you had a guy or a woman who was able to develop or come up with a way to have all this cattle. They then came up with an idea to get all of this land or build or obtain this castle. We want to keep what we built in the family. The only way to do that in their minds was to marry your cousin or give the throne to your 3-year-old child if the father passed away or whatever the case was. Now, this may be back centuries and centuries and centuries ago, but history doesn't do anything but what? Repeat itself. So, in this situation, when it came to marriage, marriage was just a way of, well, if you marry your sister, or if you marry your cousin, or if you marry your great uncle or whatever, you can keep all of our assets that we as a family came up with. We can keep it all in the family. That's originally what the fuck marriage was for. It wasn't because, oh, I met you and you met me and we just were a dynamic duo together. Fuck no. And marriage is definitely not like that now. I don't care how many Instagram marriages y'all see, how many YouTube marriages y'all see. Some people may do it for love, but that wasn't the purpose. And so now everybody has this fucked up or misconstrued idea of what marriage is supposed to be or how it's supposed to look. And y'all are out here fooling yourselves. And somebody is clearly out here fooling themselves. Look, King of Swords. Somebody wants to be by themselves. The King of Swords is a loner. It's a masculine energy. Could be a woman, could be a man, it doesn't matter. But this is a masculine energy, and somebody wants to be a loner. A King of Swords is somebody who likes to do things alone. The King of Swords is somebody, I don't want to say like a player boy or a playgirl, but that's what the King of Swords is. Somebody, I want to do shit alone. I don't want to be married. I don't want to have kids. I just kind of want to live my life the way I want. I want to get up and go to work and come home and lounge around. I want to go out with my friends or go out by myself. Like, that's how somebody sees justice. Justice is divorcing and being single. That's what somebody sees. Somebody says, once we divorced and I'm single and doing my own thing, that is justice. That's what justice looks like for me. Somebody is not happy in this situation, in this marriage, in this relationship. Somebody is not happy. The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants to hold on to their own ideas, their own way of being. With this King of Swords and this Ace of Pentacles, somebody wants to hold on to their own shit. They don't want to hold on to you. They want to hold on to their own shit. Somebody they want to hold, and somebody here wants to, this King of Swords, whoever this is, they might have a lot of wealth and they want to hold on to it. So they feel like, shit, if I stay married or if I get married, then I may end up having to share half of my shit with you. I may have to split half of my shit if you decide that you want to take me back to court or whatever the case is. Somebody has a lot of gems. They have a lot of valuables. Somebody has a lot of something. And they want to hold on to it themselves. And that's their justice, is being able to hold on to their own shit themselves. They don't want you being a part of that. This is why somebody is trying not to allow this tower to fall. They're holding on for dear life. Staying stuck in the past, holding on for dear life. Because somebody does not want to let go. Somebody that you're dealing with may have a lot of money or may have a lot of valuables or have a lot of assets. And you want to stay married for the sole purpose of holding on to what they have. But understand, what they have is not yours. And that's where a lot of you stupid females be getting confused, because y'all be thinking, oh, he got all of this money. His money is my money. No, bitch. He just decided to spend some of it on you because he got it. Because he can. Look, the Three of Swords. Somebody desperately wants to fix this situation. I just told y'all. With the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody is desperately trying to hold on to this for dear life. Let me fix this. Let's work on it. This is Keyshia Cole, trying to do any and everything in her power to hold on to a man that is doing any and everything to tell her that he don't like her, don't want her, don't want to be with her. He don't want it. He doesn't want it. Yeah, he can sleep with you and sleep with everybody else too. And guess what? He's doing more for everybody else than he's doing you. He doesn't like you. Offset don't like you, Cardi B. They don't like you. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why is it so hard for y'all? Y'all are doing the same thing. These females are doing the same thing that these dudes are out here doing. When a female tells a dude no, he gets so fucking upset. I literally had a guy when I was in the store. He asked me for my name and my number, and I told him I was okay. I was good. He said, I would have rather you, what did he say? He said, I would have rather you led me on than to just tell me no. He would have rather me lead him on than to just tell him no. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that. I carry one with me. So if you try some shit, you taking a risk, not me. You taking a motherfucking risk. I don't have to lead you on, get your number, and then turn around and block. I don't have to do that, and I shouldn't have to do that. You should just know how to take fucking no. I'm sure in your life, you've taken no's before and you've walked off from them. Why do you all keep trying to hold on to motherfuckers that don't want to hold on to you? Why? Y'all be, and then be mad when somebody call y'all desperate. Then be mad when somebody say you look stupid. If you want to be desperate, fine, be desperate, but don't get mad when people like me call you dumb and stupid and airheadish. Because that's exactly what you're doing, holding on to something for dear fucking life, doing whatever you got to do to fix it, and it won't be fixed. It's not going to get fixed. You know why it's not going to get fixed? Because they don't want to fix it with you. Look, 5 of Swords. You trying to fix it. You don't want to argue no more. You want to hold on to this. 4 of Pentacles. And a 5 of Swords in reverse. You want to try to fix it and hold on to this. Look at how he, look at how he holding on to her. Look at how he holding on to her. You trying to fix it. You in your head about it, and you trying to, well, how can I fix this? How can I make it work? How can I done spilled the milk. How can I clean it up? Do I go in the bathroom and get a towel? Do I go in the kitchen and get tissue paper? Do I get a shirt from the dirty clothes? How do I fix it? How do I clean it up? Like, the amount of desperation you females be having for these men that ain't shit. And it's not like, again, Keyshia Cole is an attractive woman. You're telling me Huncho is all you can get? And I just refuse to believe that she's as smart as, I refuse to believe that. You got a lot of goofies with a check. Kendrick Lamar said it. Queen of Swords. Now we got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And you know, it's crazy because a lot of the time after you go through that divorce, after you go through that messy situation, you're okay. A lot of the time you're okay. When you're trying to fix it, when it's over, that's when you look desperate. Well, when you move on, you're okay. Cut the shit off. Do the same thing that he's doing. See, at one point you felt as though you all were a good couple. You got the King of Swords and you got the Queen of Swords. But what people fail to realize, well, the swords are the suit of the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And so you got Huncho, who is a Gemini. You got Keyshia Cole, who is a Libra. You got 2 air signs. You all are better off separate. You can do you separately. He can do him separately. You both are going to be financially stable without each other. You both can literally live your life without each other. You don't need to be together. This is a lot of power. in a relationship. But this is also still a lot of power because you all have your own separate powers. And if I'm not mistaken, both of y'all got kids. Both of y'all got kids. And I feel like y'all, I don't think y'all don't have kids. They don't have kids together. Now, Cardi B and Offset do have kids together. So just their dynamic alone is a little bit differently. Because Keyshia Cole could clear cut walk away and not have to look back. Cardi B can't necessarily do that because she has kids with him. So they have to have some form of a relationship. So even those two dynamics alone are different, but you all can still do without having to have each other. Look, the magician trying to do whatever they can to make it work. Trying to put on a show. And magic is fake. You know, magic is not real. It's an illusion. You didn't actually make something disappear. You just put it somewhere else. It didn't disappear as in it's gone. So if you open your hand and you see there's nothing here, nothing is going to appear unless... There you go. Okay? Like, it's not going, that's what magic is. Let's look up the definition of magic. The definition of magic.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
The definition of magic.
As a noun, magic means the power of apparently influencing the course of events by using mysterious or supernatural forces. Do you want to hear the next one?
Yes.
As an adjective, it means used in magic or working by magic, having or apparently having supernatural powers. Want to hear the next one?
It's not real. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And y'all saw how that shit flipped over. The Lovers in reverse. You're trying so hard to make this look like you're trying all these supernatural things. The power of the pussy, the power of the dick, the power of the money, the power of the assets. You're doing any and everything you possibly can to turn this Lovers in reverse into a Lovers. It's in reverse. So somebody is trying to do magic in order to get this back where they want it to be. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. They just don't know how to go about doing that. That's why they got to use magic. That's why magic has to be used. To the Pentacles. That's what somebody wants. Somebody is determined to get the end all be all, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Absolutely insane. This irritates the hell out of me. It irritates the hell out of me. And it's to the point where it's like, shit, I'll take a man cheating, abusing, lying, scamming on me just so I can have him. And you still don't have him. You will never be happy. And you bitches is just so fucking desperate. Like, the Hierophant, marriage. You all are so fucking desperate for marriage. You are so fucking desperate. Bruh, I'm done. I'm done. If you don't, she better.